before we get started, we want to thank the Nowak, Clarity, and Lennon families for putting together this beautiful celebration and honor the children's love for one another. Let's hear it for the families. We're both very excited for today's events and happy to be up here as Bobby's best man. June, you look gorgeous. Bobby, hey, you tried. But hey, together they look great. Let's hear it for the newly married couple.
When Bobby asked us to be his best men, we were honored. Bobby's a great guy, with lots of good friends. So when he chose us, we were very excited. Not only to be his best men, but knowing that we were going to have the opportunity to talk about Bobby in front of his families and friends, while he just sat here and listened. But Bobby must have known this was coming, because he gave us a list of things that were off limits during the speech. No racist jokes, no old girlfriend jokes, and no family jokes, because of the amount of liquor that's served here today. As Curt and I were working on the speech, we went through hundreds of hilarious stories, many that could not be told here today. To make sure we didn't go down that alley, we agreed that both of us would take a shot every time we started. So if you could all join in with us, if we start to go down there, please take a drink with us.
At this rate, I'm going to be drunker than Bobby that time down Falmouth.
Curt, stop. Curt, you almost screwed this up as fast as Bobby at that house party.
Oh, Bill, we got to drink again.
All right, clearly this is going to be harder than we thought. So here's a refresher on everything we can't mention during this speech. Pay attention. Oh, and if anybody wants to hear these, please find me later after I have a couple Shirley Temples in me. So, all right, Curt. The rest of the speech, no mention. I headless statues, handrail removals, climbing fences, piss in his pants, Providence metal detectors, air poles, Missouri Menthols, top drawers, gun control, and my most favorite, firefighter, astronaut, doctor.
All right, Bill, I get it. I got a story I can tell about Bobby. Like we said earlier, everyone knows Bobby is a great guy, but this is a great example of that. One of my first memories of Bobby is back when I was about 12, 13 years old. One day we're all hanging on the corner, and then some fat kid came rolling up on his bike. A few of my friends dared me to hit him. So I walked over and boom, blasted the kid, knocking him off his bike, sending him to the ground. Turns out, that was Bobby. Do you believe that? I punched this kid in the jaw, and here I am 20 years later, his best man. What a guy.
Wow, punching Bobby in the face. I'm sure everyone in here has wanted to do that at one time or another. Curt, that was a good one, but how about this one? Back in '04, the Red Sox won the World Championship. Bobby and I went around trying to find all the World Series clothes. We had to match a red jacket, hats, everything. So Bobby called me one day, asking me to ride to Mass General. I said, "What for, buddy?" He said, "I'll tell you in the car." I said, "All right, is everyone okay?" I said, "Don't worry about it." I go to his mother's house on 6th Street. He comes out wearing that backwards Red Sox hat, the red shirt, jeans, and a fresh pair of Shelley's. Right? I had the same exact outfit on. I go, "What's up, dude? Where we going?" He said, "I gotta go to the free STD clinic to get into the service." So the two of us drive over to Mass General, we get out in the garage, we start walking up. I'm like, "No, this isn't happening." I walk back to the car, Thank God I had a sweatshirt. I wasn't walking into this clinic wearing the same exact thing. So we're in the lobby. Both of us are fighting on who's going to ask where this place is. They don't have it posted. So then we're going back and forth. He's like, you asked the receptionist. I'm like, no, I'm not asking you. It's for you. So then I came up with the idea of call. So they told us to take the left, walk down this long hallway. So walk down this hallway, and the lady said, hey, we gotta go back to the front and register. So we're walking back down this hallway. And finally get them registered. We're waiting in this lobby full of people. Bobby comes out, gives me the nod. I say, honey, are you all set? Slap her in the butt. We got it on our way. Enough about Bobby, though. How about June?
June. I love June. June's the best. Probably my favorite month. Great weather, Father's Day, it's my birthday, you know?
Not the month. I'm talking about Bobby's wife.
Oh, that June. Yeah, she's okay too.
Nice kid. I guess I'll do this part. When we first met June, we knew she was our hookup for buffalo chicken dip. And since we didn't know how long Bobby was going to take to screw it up, we made sure to devour at every chance we had. Fortunately for us, we enjoyed that dip for more than 5 years now. And June, from the bottom of our hearts, can't tell you how much we appreciate your tip. Seriously though, you mean so much more than your delicious appetizers. Everyone who knows Bobby can see how much you made an impression on the kid that I made.
And while many people say marriage changes things, the husband ends up losing all his say once a wedding takes place, we know that won't be the case here, but only because it already happened. Take, for instance, our tuxes. When we asked Bobby what colors his groommen were going to wear, he immediately said, oh, definitely going to be baby blue. The kid looks great in baby blue. And guess what? I'm the kid. Well, Bobby, this isn't the baby blue I'm used to, but it looks great.
In all seriousness, Bobby and June make a great couple. We saw that today when we watched them make their commitment to one another. While we know they don't need it, we wish them best of luck. In closing, if anyone could raise their glasses for an Irish blessing. Woo! May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the rain fall softly upon your fields. May the sun shine warmly upon your face. Until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hands. To the happy couple.